Greetings to all. I am Linda, and this year I celebrate my 75th year. My intimate life remains as fervent as it has always been. Is it possible to fathom this? In this video, we will delve into some lesser-known aspects of women's sexuality, revealing insights that have the potential to profoundly enhance your intimate relationships, regardless of whether you're 50 or 70, as I am. Keep your focus on the screen, for I'm about to unveil transformative techniques that will help you conquer premature ejaculation and elevate your romantic experiences to unprecedented heights. Follow my guidance closely, and I assure you, your romantic life will reach new heights. Before we delve into the intricacies of this subject, ensure that you've subscribed to the channel to stay updated on insights regarding health and sexual wellness. If you find this content valuable, please give it a thumbs up to help share the message. Feel free to comment with the number 1 if this topic speaks to you, or 0 if you have alternative suggestions for improvement. At this moment, I find myself pondering a question. Do older adults continue to engage in sexual activity? With utmost sincerity, my response is a resounding yes, without a doubt, and it transcends mere statistics. The New England Journal of Medicine reveals that 54% of men and 31% of women over the age of 70 continue to engage in an active sex life. Have you caught that sound? Within the age bracket of 50 to 60, that figure rises even further. A bold declaration that the flame endures, provided you possess the knowledge to sustain its glow. I've witnessed it unfold in my own experiences, and I imagine you've pondered at some moment, can I still achieve it? The answer is indeed affirmative, yet pay attention, for our bodies undergo transformations, and therein lies the intrigue of the narrative. Upon reaching the age of 50, men often begin to sense a gradual decline in their testosterone levels. The hormone that once imbued you with the strength of a lion gradually diminishes, ushering in moments of introspection where you ponder, am I still capable? For women, vaginal dryness arrives unexpectedly, transforming intimate moments into a more complicated affair than they once were. Yet, do not assume the journey has reached its conclusion. I have traversed that path, experienced that frustration, and discovered a way forward. Medication can provide relief. Lubricant serves as a small wonder, contained within a bottle, and occasionally, a delicate application in the perfect place can reignite that flutter in your chest. Have you ever considered the gentle caress of your partner's inner thigh? As one reaches this stage of life, the skin becomes more delicate and attuned, where a gentle caress can stir emotions that had long been dormant. I recall the moment it dawned on me. There was no urgency, no necessity to validate myself. It was about embracing a slower pace, truly experiencing it, and allowing those physical transformations to become my companions rather than adversaries. Is testosterone declining in men? Very well. Transform it into an opportunity to delve into tenderness. Is vaginal dryness causing you to feel hesitant? A touch of lubricant can dissolve every obstacle, restoring the precious moments you truly deserve to relish. Intimacy beyond the age of 50 transcends the mere physical. It embodies a profound connection, a heartfelt message to your partner that you continue to recognize and desire them. Studies indicate that more than 50% of men and almost 1/3 of women over the age of 70 remain active. They persist, and you too can join their ranks. I would like to inquire candidly, do you believe that intimacy retains its significance beyond the age of 50? Is it still the flame that ignites your existence? Or have you allowed it to diminish in the shadows of everyday concerns? I invite you to share your thoughts in the comments. Just a simple yes or no will do. I genuinely seek your opinion, as I hold the belief that at any age, we all deserve the right to love, to be loved, and to experience joy in our own unique ways. Have you ever considered that a kiss on the belly might stir a woman's desires more profoundly than a gentle caress on the ear or neck? Having experienced it myself, I must say, it envelops you like a gentle tide, stirring to life every sense you believed had faded into silence. In a 2018 study by the Kinsey Institute, it was revealed that 40% of women express a preference for nipple stimulation as the initial step, a tender and gradual approach that can ignite a thrilling anticipation. Allow me to elaborate, for after the age of 50, our bodies undergo a transformation, And that is when the journey becomes even more exhilarating. The skin becomes delicate, more attuned to touch, akin to a soft silk inviting discovery. Have you experienced it yet? A gentle caress along the lower back or the inner thigh could surprise your partner, perhaps even render them momentarily speechless, as those areas are frequently neglected. I recall the initial moment I ventured into this, not in the typical spots one might imagine, but rather a gentle caress on my husband's lower back. He turned to me, his eyes alight with astonishment and joy, as if I had just opened a door to an uncharted realm. Upon reaching the age of 50, one might find it easy to believe that our bodies have revealed all their secrets, leaving little room for unexpected revelations. However, I must insist that you are mistaken. With skin that is more attuned to touch, each gentle caress unfolds a narrative, and every kiss upon the belly can evoke a soft shiver of delight in your partner. Venture beyond the familiar haunts that you've memorized. Venture beyond the familiar. Explore the delicate curve of the inner thigh, or allow your fingertips to dance along the spine and witness the enchantment unfold. Imagine the scene. You find yourself in a softly lit room, the ambience inviting you to linger. Instead of diving headfirst into the known, you take a moment to savor the experience, pressing a gentle kiss on their belly, allowing time to stretch, with no urgency, just the warmth of skin beneath your lips. Then you attempt a soft caress on the inner thigh, deliberate, akin to a whisper devoid of sound. I assure you, your partner will not only be taken aback, but they'll also be eager for a repeat performance. Beyond the age of 50, it's not about haste, it's about grace. It's the subtle nuances that truly transform the experience. 40% of women are onto something. While nipples may be a fantastic beginning, the lower back, inner thighs, and a surprise kiss on the belly are treasures yet to be discovered. I urge you to give it a go. Honestly, where have you caressed that left your partner astonished? Reveal a surprising location in the comments. A place that sent shivers down your spine when you least anticipated it. I will peruse the responses and select the 3 most compelling to engage with directly, for I am convinced that each of us harbors a hidden gem of a secret, and I eagerly anticipate discovering yours. Have you ever sensed that premature ejaculation is a stigma too difficult to discuss? Allow me to reassure you, there's no need for self-blame. This is not a matter of shame. It's intriguing to note that a significant portion of men over 50 face this challenge. I've witnessed my husband grapple with it as well, yet we emerged on the other side together. Premature ejaculation is not a conclusion. Rather, it presents a challenge that you can undoubtedly master, provided you are ready to put in the effort. Envision that instant when you sense yourself approaching the precipice, your heart thundering, your breath quickening, and then, rather than allowing it to escape too swiftly, you pause. That is the technique of stop and squeeze that I wish for you to understand. As you approach the peak, take a moment to pause. Softly compress the tip of your penis for a count of 10. Inhale deeply, as if savoring a cherished instant, and then continue on your journey. I witnessed him attempt it, clumsy in the beginning, yet with a handful of attempts, the entire dynamic transformed. The Journal of Sexual Medicine reveals that within a mere 3 months, 78% of men experience a notable enhancement in their staying power. The figure speaks for itself, and I am a testament to that enchantment. However, the journey doesn't end here. I have yet another secret to unveil, a notion that may have eluded your consideration. Kegel exercises are not exclusively for women. Men have the ability to strengthen their pelvic floor muscles as well, and I suggested he give it a go. 10 repetitions each day, just a few minutes while enjoying a show or during his drive. Can you envision it? In a mere 6 weeks, he enhanced his control by 30%, as if his body had unearthed a vigor that time had obscured. The field of urology in 2019 demonstrated its significance. Kegels transcend mere exercise. They embody the essence of reclaiming mastery over your own body. It lingers in my memory, that moment when he spoke, his voice brimming with pride. I find myself untroubled now, and I smiled, for I understood that we had triumphed over it as one. Premature ejaculation is not a foe. Rather, it serves as a reminder of your inner strength, provided you remain steadfast in your resolve. Imagine this. You find yourself lying beside the one you cherish, and rather than succumbing to worry, you master your own cadence. Cease and compress, a potent moment of stillness. 10 seconds to pause, to extend the bliss for you both. What about Kegels? They serve as a quiet companion. Each pelvic squeeze a declaration to your body, I hold the reins. After 3 months, 78% of men achieved success with the stop and squeeze technique, while 30% experienced improved control through Kegel exercises. Could you be the one to follow? Make an effort truly, not solely for your own sake, but for the person next to you as well. What will it be? A moment to pause and tighten. Or perhaps some Kegels. Comment 1 if you choose stop and squeeze. 2 if you favor Kegels. I eagerly await your decision, as I am convinced you have the power to craft your own narrative, rich with emotion and pride, just as I have. Have you ever considered that sex toys might merely be a punchline? My perspective shifted entirely when I uncovered the truth. They are not merely a jest. They serve as a silent ally capable of transforming everything. In 2019, Lovehoney reported that 52% of women possessed a sex toy. And I pondered, why not? Particularly after reaching the age of 50, as the body undergoes its inevitable transformations. The unwelcome arrival of dryness complicates those intimate moments more than I had anticipated. I experimented with a petite vibrator, a mere whisper of a device, yet it illuminated my experience like a beacon in the night. Gone are the days of shyness and suffering. Only joy returns, flooding in like a cherished memory from the past. Can you envision it? A seemingly insignificant detail can transform forgotten moments into a harmonious blend of emotions where you and your partner resonate in perfect unison. Upon reaching the age of 50, surrender is not an option. We simply require fresh approaches, and that small vibrator turned out to be my surprising solution. However, the truth is, there exists something far more significant than mere toys. It is the art of communication, which I deem invaluable. One day, I gathered my courage and asked my husband directly, "What is it that you enjoy?" 3 simple words, yet they unveiled a realm I had never encountered before. He paused for a moment, a grin spreading across his face as he replied, "I appreciate that you asked." From that moment forward, we began to embrace authenticity in our relationship. No ambiguity, no hesitation, only direct inquiries. What do you enjoy? How do you envision it? It's fascinating to note that a remarkable 82% of couples who engage in effective communication report a heightened sense of satisfaction in their intimate lives. And I understand the reasoning behind it. It transcends mere language. It's in the way we intertwine our fingers, gaze into each other's souls, and unearth the treasures we believed were gone forever. After reaching the age of 50, when the body may no longer resemble its former self, directly asking your partner becomes less daunting. Instead, it serves as the catalyst that rekindles the flames of passion. The memory of our initial encounter with that small vibrator lingers vividly in my mind. I was concerned he might hesitate, but I inquired, "How do you feel about giving this a try?" He nodded, and then we shared a laugh, wandering through the moment like children discovering the thrill of first love. Toys may not substitute for emotions, yet they offer a gentle balm when desolation arrives. What about communication? It is the connection that holds us close. Each inquiry a pathway, each response an embrace. Half of the women made the right choice in selecting toys, while a significant majority of couples demonstrated the profound impact of language. What's your choice? I urge you to give it your all sincerely. Have you ever explored the idea of using a toy, or have you approached your partner directly about it? Share your thoughts if you've experienced one, or engage in conversation if you opted for dialogue. Share your narrative to ignite inspiration within me and others, for I hold the conviction that every story deserves to be told. Have you ever considered that SATs, those sexually transmitted diseases, might be perceived as merely a concern for the younger generation? I once held that belief, but then reality struck with undeniable force. Sexually transmitted diseases do not discriminate. They affect individuals regardless of their age. In 2018, the CDC reported that chlamydia rates among individuals over 50 had doubled between 2007 and 2017. Did you notice that? I was utterly astonished when I discovered it, as I had assumed that after reaching 50, we were in the clear, beyond the days of concern. Yet, life is replete with unexpected twists, and I came to understand that safeguarding myself and the one I cherish is a commitment I must never take lightly. Employing a condom may seem elementary, yet it stands as the most formidable barrier available. There's no reason to hesitate. It only takes a mere 5 seconds to wear it. 5 seconds to shield you both from unforeseen risks. It was a moment etched in my memory. The first time I offered my husband a condom. He let out a chuckle, a hint of embarrassment flickering across his face, before he conceded, "You're right. Better safe than sorry." Since that moment, it has woven itself into the fabric of our lives, a quiet vow shared in the stillness between us. Yet, sexual health encompasses more than merely avoiding illness. It also involves the way you nurture and respect your body. The significance of hydration, or the act of consuming adequate water, is greater than one might assume. Initially, I remained oblivious, but soon I became aware of my body feeling heavy, exhausted, even during our most intimate moments. Subsequently, I discovered that maintaining proper hydration enhances blood circulation, elevates energy levels, and was corroborated by CNN in 2022. 73% of women report feeling better and stronger when they maintain proper hydration. I took a chance indulging in a few glasses each day, nothing extravagant, merely a modest routine. Do you realize something? A fresh breeze has swept through my being. I feel tougher, more vibrant, and my husband has noticed the transformation as well. Beyond the age of 50, our bodies experience a more rapid loss of water. However, with a bit of effort, one can transform everything, from the way you move to the way you love. Envision this. As you lie there with your partner, the soft glow of lights envelops you, and a sense of security washes over you, knowing that just 5 seconds with a condom has granted you both a precious peace of mind. As you take a sip of water, you sense the steady pulse of blood coursing through you, reviving a wellspring of energy you believed had vanished. Sexually transmitted diseases do not discriminate, that much is certain, yet we possess the power to combat them. Chlamydia has doubled, but it's not a concern. I've got condoms on hand. 73% of women report feeling more hydrated. I've given it a try, and now I'm completely captivated. I would like to inquire with all sincerity, do you consistently use condoms? Feel free to express yourself. This is a welcoming environment for sharing. Type yes if you do, or no if you don't. I am eager to listen to your narrative, for I hold the conviction that each of us possesses unique methods to nurture love and maintain our well-being. Have you ever pondered which position genuinely leads you and your partner to ecstasy? Through the passage of time, I've come to a realization: the missionary position reigns supreme, unmatched in its appeal. In a 2017 study published in the Archives of Sexual Behavior, it was found that 80% of women favor the missionary position for its comfort and effectiveness. I completely understand. In that moment, I found myself lying there, my husband's gaze intensely fixed on mine, so near that I could sense the rhythm of each breath he drew. Effortless and uncomplicated, it's a bond that time cannot diminish. As we reach the age of 50, when our bodies may no longer possess the same agility, the missionary position becomes a comforting refuge, allowing us to express our love for one another without the burden of discomfort or fatigue. However, do not assume that this is the end. Spooning is truly wonderful, particularly when your joints are as sore as mine. In his embrace, I would find solace, the warmth enveloping me from behind, and the ache in my back would dissolve, akin to a healing hug that ignites joy simultaneously. However, there is an important point to consider. I once believed there was a role that would be unattainable after the age of 50, upright. Indeed, standing not only prolongs the peak experience, but it is more manageable than one might assume. I remember my initial attempt. My legs trembled. The weight of age felt like a barrier. Yet as I leaned against the wall and allowed him to support me, everything fell into place. A surge coursed through me, elongating that pinnacle moment I once believed was reserved for the exuberance of youth. Do not allow age to hinder you. I once questioned my own abilities, yet, with a touch of imagination and the support of a wall, when my legs falter, you will discover that your body can still resonate with the melody of love. The missionary position reigns supreme for its simplicity, while spooning offers comfort for aching joints and standing presents a delightful little escapade. Every tale unfolds uniquely, evoking laughter and drawing us closer in shared warmth. Imagine this. You embrace the intimacy of missionary tonight, savoring its impact in every caress, or perhaps you find comfort in spooning, soothing those persistent joint aches. Alternatively, you might choose to stand confidently, leaning against the wall, allowing the climax to unfold like an unexpected treasure. 8 out of 10 women can't be mistaken. The missionary position offers the solace we desire. Yet the delights of spooning and standing are hidden gems I've discovered along the way. I have experienced them, sensed their essence, and I wish for you to do the same. Do not allow age to serve as a reason to cease loving or to abandon the pursuit of your passions. I'm intrigued. What would you say is your preferred position? Is it the warmth of cozy missionary, the tenderness of gentle spooning, or the thrill of daring standing? Share your name below, and I'll randomly select someone to receive a personal tip. I truly believe that everyone has a love story waiting to be told, and I'm eager to hear yours. What insights have you gained from this journey? From the stop and squeeze technique to extending pleasure through the art of communication. Everything you desire is well within your reach, never beyond your grasp. I desire for you to truly experience this sensation. Those of us in our later years are entitled to savor intimacy, to cherish the tender moments that age cannot diminish. Embrace the moment. You can begin today, or even tonight, and witness your body and heart awaken with vitality. I have accomplished it, and I am confident that you can as well. It merely requires a single courageous step forward. However, do not guard this secret alone. Share this video with your friends who are over 50. They must also be aware, seeking a spark to rekindle the flame they believed had extinguished. If this has been of assistance to you, please take a moment to click that like button and share your thoughts in the comments, so I can see that you've journeyed with me to the conclusion. What subject shall we explore next? Sexual health concerns such as STEs, diminished libido, or the impact of joint health on intimacy? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. I'm all ears. Join us and activate notifications. In the coming week, I will reveal ways to ignite passion after 60, ensuring that love remains vibrant and alive.